Doing the news with LJ and Allie. Doing the news with LJ and Allie. Yeah, here at the Wrasslin for Life Network.
Yes, such a catchy song. I need to make my own version. Okay, in due time I'll add my vocals so we can harmonize. Uh Anyways, happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to your daily, yet yes, daily. Wow, it isn't the Wrasslin for Life Network daily news update without Ali making a couple mistakes. So welcome everybody. Hope your day's been going well. Um yeah, this week, since last Friday, it's been a crazy news overload. So I'm just gonna jump right into today's history. Oh, I jumped a little bit ahead, but that's that's the actual episode. So 18 years ago today, um, oh, we can do that. 18 years ago today, May 4th, 2004, on SmackDown, WWE Diva Jacqueline killed Chavo Guerrero. Well, no, in a match to win the Cruiserweight Champion title belt. She won. She kicked his ass. What better? What better today in wrestling history? Jessie Mckay. So Jessie Mckay is in the news because announced. She's been officially announced for a role in an upcoming film. This past Friday, see, Friday was like killing everybody, man, with all the news. This past Friday, producer, writer, and director Michael Matteo Rossi tweeted a tweet as shown here. Great end to the week as Jessie Mckay has been cast in my feature film, The Charisma Killers, in the fall. Woohoo! Yes, Jessie Mckay has been casted in her first official role. Filming will begin in the fall. So, very excited. I'm excited to see how she does in the movie scene. And I wonder if her partner will be following her, the other half of the inspiration. So Mick Foley has been in the news because he made an appearance on the In the Click Pro Wrestling podcast, where he discussed a variety of crazy topics, but including possibly, or not possibly, it is happening, managing FTR's Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler against Griff Garrison and Mark Cross on Saturday, May 14th at the PWF show, because there's a little funny story to it. He's quoted saying, well, FTR are huge fans of Bret Hart. The rumor is that Mr. McMahon was afraid he was going to lose Bret. The word was they quietly inked a lucrative deal or something along those lines. So I jokingly said, hey, Cash and Dax. Oh my gosh, I have a cat named Jax. And I just flipped there. Cash and Dax. Do you guys want to start mentioning me here and tag Vince McMahon in it? The next thing I know, 2 days later, an offer comes to manage those guys. I looked at the logistics and I was like, I think I can do this. So it's something that's fun for wrestling fans. It's going to be fun for me and the guys in the ring, just having a little fun. Very exciting. Cute little story as well. Little backstory to it. And I'm sure we're all going to have fun. We're all going to have fun watching these guys in the ring. Yes, Joe Dombrowski. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize. But Joe is in the news because he is officially the second English play-by-play voice for AAA for the commentary for AAA. I don't know why that was such a weird sentence. Following Saturday night's Triple Mania Triple X events, Joe revealed on Monday he'll be sticking with the promotion for future shows. He's quoted saying, "I'm proud to announce that over the weekend, AAA and I have made unofficial agreement that will make me the primary English language play-by-play voice of Lucha Libre, AAA worldwide for the foreseeable future." Dombrowski announced on social media, he said, "I want to thank everybody in AAA, but especially Hugo Savanovic, Carlos Cabrera, and Jose Manuel Guillen. Sorry for the name mispronunciations. I can't even speak English, which is my first language. So for being so welcoming of Larry and I, Larry Dallas being the second voice. He says he's already looking forward to the next leg of Triple Mania coming up June 18th. Very exciting. And it was a very Triple Mania Triple X was like a crazy show. I was kind of tuning in here and there because I was watching the live watch along as well. I wasn't actually on stream, but I was behind the scenes and in the comments. It was a crazy show. So, moving right along. Anyways, CM Punk. Dun dun dun. CM Punk's popping up everywhere because he made a surprising cameo on last night. Today's Wednesday. Last night's episode of Mayans MC. Now, for those of you who do watch Mayans, so far all of the or the surprise cameos that have popped up in the series have been in connection to Sons of Anarchy because Mayans is the spinoff. To Sons of Anarchy, if you guys didn't know that. But surprisingly, in Tuesday night's new episode of the series, CM Punk, dun dun dun, popped out of nowhere. Yes, AEW's current and former WWE champion CM Punk surprised fans with an appearance on Mayans MC halfway through episode 4. It turns out Punk is playing a character named Paul, who, for those of you who are following along with the show currently, he served in the military with Gilly, and he has to do with the whole, I believe that episode was touching on Gilly's, like, lots of flashbacks and all that stuff, so that being said, there is no confirmation for whether or not he'll be returning to Mayans at any point in this season, but I'm gonna predict probably, most likely, but for how long is the question, because we all know Sons of Anarchy, Mayans, they love to just hit delete in terms of their characters. Speaking of AEW, dun dun dun. AEW's in the news because potentially we're gonna have a new AEW show that's gonna be a little bit different. Yes. So according to Fightful, Warner Media has set out a fan survey revealing that a new behind-the-scenes AEW series will be debuting on TBS. The idea behind the series is to take a look backstage, see how AEW works. The wrestlers themselves will be telling stories. Kind of just another look at, how the show is made and whatnot. Fans were asked a survey. Sorry, my voice is getting a little dry. Fans were given a survey to see, to consider a list of possible titles for the show, which are included as follows: AEW Friends and Enemies, AEW Fight to the Finish, AEW to the Max, AEW to the Top, AEW Road to the Belt, AEW Breakout, AEW Grit and Glory, AEW All Access, AEW The Climb, AEW On the Ropes, and AEW Uprise. So far, I feel like AEW Road to the Belt is my favorite name. So let us know what you guys think the new show should be called, because you guys have a lot of options. A lot of options to choose from there. And that being said, there's no word on when this new series will debut. So we will see for now. Moving right along. Hope I don't butcher any names again, but we have New Japan's Tetsuya Naito. Naito. I keep on wanting to say NATO for personal reasons, I guess. Um, but he's reported to be undergoing surgery again to repair superior oblique muscle paralysis that he has in his right eye, because the paralysis currently is causing him to have double vision. Now, this isn't the first time he underwent surgery for his eye. He went back in 2019. He also had surgery. He's quoted as saying that the upcoming Best of the Super Juniors tournament provided a lot of break in his schedule that would allow for him to be able to get the eye surgery. And that being said, when he first had the surgery, he was out of action for about 20 days. So we'll see him soon, hopefully, back in the ring, because for our New Japan fans, I'm sure we're all gonna miss him because he's killing it. So, well, he was killing it, and then, anyways, um, Delirious. I have no transitions, guys. I have no transitions for these news today. But that being said, Delirious is taking bookings for the first time in 10 years. He was a former ROH star and booker slash, I believe he helped with writing. He took to Twitter to make an announcement that include the following. For the first time in over 10 years, Delirious will be available for full-time bookings from May 2022 to August 2022. Don't miss your chance to book Delirious this summer for wrestling appearances and comprehensive pro wrestling seminars. Delirious has an extensive resume consisting over 20 years of international pro wrestling experience, including Mexico, Japan, and the UK. Over 10 years as ROH head trainer, instructor, as well as full-time writing and producing for television and much more. For booking inquiries, please email deliriouswrestler@gmail.com. Delirious has provided a list of wrestlers who he would love to compete against this summer. So promoters, dun dun dun, take note. We are excited for the 2022 Summer Hysteria Tour, and it is still to be determined whether this is the last time Delirious will be available for independent bookings. So don't miss out. Peace and love, Alice, Delirious translator and assistant. That's his advertisement there. So, for those of you who are fans of Delirious, I'm sure you guys are very excited to see him once again potentially be in the ring this summer. Oh, there we go. Mr. Freddie Prinze Jr. Come on to the ring. Yes, Freddie Prinze Jr. is letting us in on a little bit more information regarding his wrestling company. Yes. The former WWE creative writer notes that he wants to launch it in about 18 months. And he doubts he'll have a TV deal right away, but he wants to own the building he tapes out of. He was on his podcast saying the following. Brace yourselves. I'm about to go on for a little bit. But yes, I plan on having this thing up and running in 18 months. That's my plan. There's a way for me to get it done sooner, but it requires me going to Australia for 3 months and leaving my family. I'm not a big fan of doing that, regardless of how kind and respectful the studio is, unless I was in a position where I had to. Fast forward. I doubt I'll have a TV contract right away. It's very difficult to maintain ownership and get a TV deal in the beginning like that. If you're established, they come in and license you or buy a portion of you, but you'll still be in control. I think I want to start it as a 2-hour show. I want my storylines based in reality, and I want to give the women and the men equal time on the roster. Then the goal is to bring the show to television. I want it to be a SAG show. What that means is I want it to be a union show, which would mean each and every single one of my wrestlers would be a member of the Screen Actors Guild and be entitled to all insurance, medical benefits, and retirement plans that entails. He was also talking about how in order to do so and fund this whole project, he had to, what's the easiest way for him to make money? Get back into acting. And he threw himself back into his acting. Well, not threw himself, but you know what I mean. He's started doing movies again, shows. I'm not too sure. Just appearances, just in general. To help fund this whole project, because he wants to be like he was saying, he wants to be in complete control of it. So he started acting again, and actually he said that because he was doing that, it actually helped him kind of fall in love with acting again. So it's very, it's a win-win. And I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what will come out. He wrote for WWE quite a few times. Like, he's been in the wrestling world. And he's a fan of it too. So I feel like it's gonna be like, if one of us went up, like KJ with all his ideas or what have you, like writing the stories, and it'll be exciting to see. So that being said, those are all my stories today, and we're waiting for the final segment of the news. Ooh, the question of the day. My question of the day is, we are almost jumping to, we're at 141, I believe, currently, which means 150 subscribers is literally like hopefully tomorrow, so what do you guys want to see for that? Do you guys want to see like an extra long stream? Do you guys want to see like a special edition watch along, or news, or live stream? Do you want to see a tier list, a podcast? Do you guys want to play games live? Let us know, please, for all of you who do watch, because I always ask you guys in the live, and you guys say that you watch it, but maybe you guys don't watch the ending of it. Please answer the question. We're here for you guys, and we want to entertain you guys as well as interact with each other and do this for the love of wrestling. So, tell us what you guys want to see, or are we doing fine? Like, we're fine figuring it out on our own. Like, you guys will just watch whatever. Let us know. That is the end of the news. I'm going to wrap it up real quick because it's an extra late edition of the news, which usually happens with your host, Allie. Tune in tonight. We have AEW Dynamite is... Tune in tonight. We have our live watch along party. Tune in tonight. We have our live watch along party. We are watching AEW Dynamite as Wednesdays go. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting show. Well, hopefully, I'm sure it'll be better than Raw and last night's NXT Spring Breakers. So, with that being said, Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We're popping out everywhere. It's KJ White. It's Chris. It's Ali. I was gonna say LJ. As well as the Playboy Beanie himself, Will. Here we have surprise guests of CJ popping up everywhere. We see all you guys in the comments. Rally, Nick, Surf Wrestling, Ronnie, all you guys, Rathman, all you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you later. Have a